Welcome back. This Friday is week 5 of the high school football season, and our 44 Blitz game of the week is one of the biggest matchups happening here in the Tri-State as the Heritage Hills Patriots are heading to Posey County to take on the undefeated North Posey Vikings.
It'll be a sectional tournament type atmosphere, which is what both programs need. You know, they've got goals of making it back to state. We've got goals of doing the same thing.
Looking to make a return to Lucas Oil Stadium, the North Posey Vikings come into this Pocket Athletic Conference matchup undefeated. After capturing the Posey Cup against Mount Vernon in a nail-biter week 1, the Vikings have been dominant, but head coach Waylon Shanks still thinks his team has a lot they can improve on.
We've not played our best football by far. We're still learning a lot, still getting comfortable in the scheme, especially for the young guys. But you know, we've had good senior leadership. We've overcome a lot of mental mistakes with great effort, and it's kind of been how we've lived for the first 4 weeks.
Even though the Vikings returned stud running back Jed Galvin, the Viking offense has new quarterback Carter Schnickel under center and 4 new offensive linemen. While they are still learning the mesh, it's an offense that has continued to improve each week of the season.
Our O-line play from week 1 to week 4 has gotten a lot better.
Well, you know, they like to use a lot of formations. Jed Galvin is a great athlete. They like to move him around. And they've got some other players who can definitely make plays and have made plays this year.
Our communications got better. Our plays got better. You know, this is a big part of football is mental. And, you know, they've really progressed from the mental standpoint.
But you can't forget about the defensive side of the ball. It's a group that has shut down their opponents so far this season as they are averaging 16 points per game against through 4 weeks.
Yeah, it's a good feeling, you know. Sometimes on offense, you're not always going to score, but you got that defense behind you to keep you there.
Turning to the other team in this matchup, the Heritage Hills Patriots look like a team ready to make their return to Lucas Oil Stadium. Also off to a blazing hot start, they did drop a game to Christian Academy Louisville in week 2, but head coach Todd Wilkerson and company learned a lot from it.
There's some really good teams out there. We got to get a lot better. Although we need to work a lot harder in practice.
Went over there and just got our butts kicked, and I think that was a good thing.
A tough Patriots defense is coming off 2 straight shutouts, and taking out their loss, they are averaging only 14 points per game against in the 3 other games.
They've done a really nice job, so I feel like we are continuing to improve defensively, especially the front 7, the defensive line, the linebackers.
A team that has players on both sides of the ball, it's only fitting the offense would be just as good as the defense, and they are. Behind dual-threat quarterback Jet Goldsberry, the explosive Patriots offense is averaging 34 points per game this season.
You're not gonna contain him. You try to limit his big plays as much as possible. He's too good of an athlete to shut down, especially with the guys he's got around him.
It's very nice to know that there's not as much pressure on the defense. That we have an offense that can score a lot of points.
Now this game is bound to be an electric battle come Friday night, as both teams know they'll need to be consistent and stick to their game plans if they want to pull out a big win.
It's going to be amazing to play out there in front of all the people. We got to execute in every aspect of the game, running, throwing, everything. We just got to execute good.
Defensively, I think we should match up pretty well with them, with our defense, our linebackers, and our defensive line should be able to do well against them.
Both teams went to the state finals last year. Both fan bases are excited and psyched for this game.
You know, for us, it's just a good measuring stick for you know, middle of the season. You know, they're a highly ranked team. We're a highly ranked team.
Kickoff between the Patriots and Vikings, like we mentioned, is Friday night at 7 o'clock at North Posey. And you can catch our 44 Blitz highlights from that game and the other matchups going on across the Tri-State this Friday on 44 News at 10.